So, perfect family. What consists of a perfect family? Let me consider this speech as a story. So, in our story, there are five members in a family plus additional six members, that is the maid of the family. So, the family consists of let me not confuse you with the names, and let us just relate with the relatives. So, our family consists of father and a mother, and there they have two children, that is a sister and a brother, and the father has one mother also. So she is our grandmother. Grandfather is dead for this family, and thus the storyline of this family goes on. Now there are many expectations from one another from this family. So let me tell you from the background of the family. So means what are the current positions of the members of the family. So the father is a working professional, mother is also working professional. Both are paid well, but they have to means they have to increase working hours so that they could get a better paycheck. Brother is in class 8th and he has no interest in studies. He is just a gamer YouTuber, and he likes to enjoy and wants to make a career as only a YouTuber and not the traditional ways like engineer and all. The sister is in class 10th and she has an interest in study, whereas she has developed an interest towards finance, and she wants to pursue commerce in her 11th stream as a stream of his 11th standard. And grandmother is grandmother. She is involved in all the mythological activities that you can predict, from puja part to home havan and so on. But she has a specific habit of reading newspapers every day, and she has somewhat up-to-date knowledge about the current jobs. Means she is not able to understand what the current jobs profiles are, like that of software developers and blockchain technologists and so on. But she has somewhat knowledge of these things too, that they exist. Most of the parents don't know that still. So our grandmother is somewhat too modern for them. Now there's a situation in this family that comes that the sister passes her 10th standard and she has to select a stream for 11th standard. Now, as we all know, there's a whole group of discussion for all such matters that happen in our family. If such a situation comes in any family, so there's a whole lot of discussion going on. The mothers want her to become a doctor, and she wants to be her government doctor, and the father wants her to be an engineer, and both of them wanted to choose that she should choose science stream. She has deep interest in commerce, so she wanted to pursue commerce stream, and our grandmother wants to take the art, wants her to take art stream because she wanted her to become an IS officer. It is no matter that science stream, commerce stream students can also get and become an IS officer, but the art stream sets up a base for that exam, and it gives them a lot more time than other fields to prepare for well as well during the graduation years. So this was our whole opinion, and there's no opinion of the brother, and definitely fortunately it doesn't matter at all, because younger people have no right to involve in such high level discussions, and he has no interest to. He is busy in his gaming activities and all. So there's a maid coming, and she too wants to interrupt with, and but she has no point. But suddenly the Harshal Mehta in her comes out and says, मैडम इसको डॉक्टर बनाना है, लेकिन ज्ञान खुद का है तो प्रॉफिट भी तो खुद का ही होना चाहिए ना. And this brother wants to clap for her, but he can't clap because he had some restrictions. So that's the whole point of this story, and I conclude with this story that it can go in either side, but the best decisions could be of science or commerce stream, because IS officer can be made from any field. I am not saying that this situation will happen, but most probably this should happen for her better future. because now she has interest in finance, but she could learn new technologies like blockchain and web3 that are more high paying as well, and she could have a stable career in them. The so that she, and that she should be able to pursue very efficiently and effectively with her own studies in the science stream only. She could pursue them in commerce stream also, but there needs to be an extra pace for that to level up. And the main point of this whole discussion is that the family should seem to be perfect, but it's not necessary that all the perfection should be coming from each and every person of the family. We all have imperfections, as Muniba Mazari said that we all are perfectly imperfect. So a perfect family consists of a lot of imperfections. And last of all, I would like to conclude with the importance of siblings in a family. A family is complete only with the inclusion of siblings and their naughtiness and their happiness and their whatnot they do for all. But I didn't used to have that siblings have to have an importance in our lives. But it took me around 17 years till I picked up a book by Ankit Wariku, that is Do Epic Shit, and he just quoted one line that changed my whole perspective towards the importance of siblings in our life, and that was, if you when you have nobody in your life, you have your siblings. And that's the construction of a perfect family, that includes good siblings, good parents, and good grandparents. Even if they are not good, they need to be imperfect, and that makes a perfect family. So that's all from my side. Thank you for listening. Thank you.